The galactic combat arena hummed with the excited chatter of 1,000 different species. Crystalline beings from Zarian clinked against each other in anticipation, while the gas-formed nebulites swirled in colorful patterns above the crowd. This was the quarterly championship where the galaxy's most feared warriors came to prove their dominance. Commander Zektar, a towering reptilian from the Drachna Empire, stood in the center of the arena. His bio-enhanced muscles rippled beneath, scales that could deflect plasma bolts. In his clawed hands, he wielded twin energy blades that had never known defeat. 47 consecutive victories. The crowd roared his name. Ladies, gentlemen, and entities of all classifications. The announcer's voice boomed across the arena. Today we have a challenger. The massive doors groaned open, and silence fell. Like a hammer, a human walked out. Not just any human, this one was old. Perhaps 60 Earth years, with silver-streaked hair and weathered hands. He wore simple maintenance coveralls, the kind worn by the arena's cleaning crew. In his right hand, he carried a broom, a common, everyday synthetic bristle broom. The crowd erupted in confused murmurs. Several species began clicking, chirping, and emanating what could only be described as laughter. The Drachna champion tilted his massive head, yellow eyes narrowing in what might have been amusement or insult. "This is your challenger?" Zektar's voice was a deep rumble that shook the arena floor. A maintenance worker with a cleaning tool? The old human, his name tag read Marcus, simply nodded and took his position. He held the broom casually, like a man waiting for a bus rather than facing a genetically enhanced killing machine. "Sir?" The announcer spoke uncertainly into his microphone. "Are you certain you don't wish to select the proper weapon? We have plasma rifles, molecular disruptors, quantum swords." "I'm good," Marcus replied quietly, his voice carrying clearly in the sudden hush thought the betting pools went insane. Odds on the human survival dropped to astronomical numbers. Some enterprising beings began wagering on how quickly he would die. The most optimistic gave him 30 seconds. What none of them knew was that 50 years ago, a young human soldier named Marcus Chin had been the most feared warrior in 3-star systems. They called him the Ghost of Kepler Station, after he single-handedly held off an entire Zephyrian assault fleet using nothing but standard-issue equipment and tactical brilliance that bordered on prescience. But that was before the war ended, before he retired to a quiet life maintaining the very arena where he now stood. The starting bell chimed. Zektar launched himself forward with devastating speed, his energy blades leaving trails of superheated air. His roar shook dust from the arena walls as he closed. The distance in 2 massive bounds. Marcus stepped aside. Not dramatically, not with any flourish, just a simple, economical movement that put him exactly where the Drachna warrior wasn't. The broom came up in a lazy arc and caught Zektar's ankle. The champion crashed to the ground with the force of a small meteor. The crowd fell silent. Zektar rolled and slashed upward, his blade seeking human flesh. But Marcus was already gone, having flowed around the attack like water. The broom handle tapped twice, once on Zektar's wrist, causing him to drop his left blade, once behind his knee, sending him stumbling. "Impossible," whispered a Zentarian, elder in the VIP section. "No human can move like that." But Marcus wasn't moving with superhuman speed or strength. He was simply in the right place at the right time, every time. Each of Zektar's attacks found empty air, while the broom seemed to appear from nowhere, tripping, tapping, redirecting the massive warrior's momentum against himself. It was like watching a master calligrapher at work, every movement purposeful and precise. The Drachna champion grew increasingly frustrated, his attacks becoming wilder, more desperate. He activated his bio-enhancements, his already considerable strength doubling, his speed increasing to near-blur levels. Marcus adjusted accordingly. The broom became a blur of simple efficiency, its wooden handle deflecting energy blades with precise angles that sent their force harmlessly away. When Zektar tried to grab his opponent, he found himself overbalanced and falling. When he attempted to corner the human, He discovered empty space where his target had been a split second before. 10 minutes in, the crowd began to understand they were witnessing something unprecedented. This wasn't a fight, it was a lesson. 15 minutes in, Zektar was breathing heavily, his bio-enhanced metabolism pushed to its limits. Marcus looked like he was taking a casual stroll. Who are you? Zektar gasped, sweat streaming down his scaled features. Marcus smiled sadly. Nobody special. Just an old man with a broom. The end came swiftly. Zektar made one final desperate lunge, pouring all his remaining strength into a strike that should have split a mountain. Marcus stepped forward instead of back, moving inside the attack's range. The broom handle pressed gently against the Drachnir's throat. Not hard enough to harm, just enough to make the point. Yield, Marcus said softly. Zektar's blades clattered to the arena floor. I yield. The arena exploded in chaos. Every being present had just witnessed the impossible, a human maintenance worker defeating the galaxy's most feared champion with a cleaning tool dot as Marcus walked toward the exit. Broom over his shoulder, like any maintenance worker finishing his shift, the announcer's voice cracked over the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner ... Marcus? In the VIP section, an ancient Zarian crystal being pulsed with recognition. By the eternal stars, it whispered to its companion. That's Marcus Chun, the ghost of Kepler's station. We thought he was dead. Who? Asked a younger crystal being. The elder's light dimmed with reverence. The human who ended the Zephyrian War, the one who proved that sometimes the most dangerous weapon in the galaxy isn't the most advanced technology or the strongest enhancement. Sometimes it's just someone who knows exactly what they're doing. As the arena doors closed behind Marcus, he was already forgotten by most of the crowd, dismissed as a fluke and anomaly. They returned to their lives, never knowing they had witnessed the return of a legend. But in the maintenance tunnels beneath the arena, Marcus Chun quietly returned his broom to its proper place and went back to work. After all, the floors wouldn't sweep themselves.